Is there such a thing as a fat-burning food? You hear about these supposed magical foods, such as green tea, eggs and avocados. Well, I think to myself, how can you burn calories by eating calories? So I'm gonna get me sent down to the supermarket, buy a bunch of them and try them out for 7 days. Let's see what happens. Here we go then. It's day 1 and here's an example of the foods I'm going to be eating throughout the week. We've got some whey protein, coffee, wholemeal carbs, green tea, nuts, cinnamon, lentils, peanut butter, tofu, Greek yogurt, salmon, mackerel, eggs, some fibre bread, some all bran, olive oil, almonds, some chilies there, grapefruits, green veg, cauliflower, watermelon, green beans, sprouts, apples, peppers. There you go, take it all in. Take it all in. Just a quick heads up before we get going. I've weighed in at 71.7 kilos. If you want to see what I look like, go and watch the end of the Slim Fast Challenge video. Day 1 is all about waking up your metabolism. So I'm starting off with a cup of coffee. Then for breakfast, I'm going to have spicy scrambled eggs, a cup of green tea and a grapefruit. Let's get burning some fat. Bit of pepper on the top. Extra fat burning properties. For lunch I was on the fly, so I mixed up a double scoop of whey protein with almond milk. Delicious. This whey protein is from grass-fed cows and it's supposed to have higher levels of CLA, which is allegedly a fat burning fat. For a snack, I had a bowl of Greek yogurt, another grapefruit and a few almonds. Yes, please. Dinner, I had salmon, potatoes and vegetables. Apparently the omega-3 in the salmon reduces appetite, improves fat metabolism and reduces inflammation. Also the potatoes, I let them cool down first after cooking, because this apparently increases the amount of resistant starches, which can also aid fat burning. I'm already feeling less bloated and more energized. For my pudding, I had 2 squares of 90% dark chocolate and another grapefruit. Day 1 done now. Off to watch some Netflix and get to bed. If food isn't burning fat, then is it even worth eating? Today, Spice Day. Yes, we're focusing on the hot stuff. We're talking peppers, chili, curry, that kind of thing. Hot, hot, hot. For breakfast, I had a spicy apple porridge with extra cinnamon. We're gonna try and boost our thermogenesis. Things are gonna get sweaty. I had a bowl of spicy bean broccoli soup for dinner. Then I had a cinnamon protein shake and 2 squares of 90% dark chocolate. Followed by a cup of green tea. Things are starting to really hot up now with a spicy tofu vegetable curry. Any carbs have already been preheated and cooled just to get that extra resistance in there. Nothing for supper tonight, so off to bed early. See you tomorrow. Day 3, Fibre and Flow Day. I'm out in the Peak District on a 70-kilometre bike ride. Fibre is known to regulate blood sugar, keep you feeling full, and helping things flow. I started off the day with a double coffee. Then for breakfast I had all bran bananas, berries and almond milk. Delicious. Bran contains a compound called TMG which burns fat and builds muscle. Double whammy. Fun fact for you, did you know there's 2 types of bananas in the world, and one type, the Cavendish, was invented here at Chatsworth House. 40 kilometres in and I was getting tired, so I pulled over in a village called Worm Hill and tucked into a pasta, avocado, celery, tomato and cucumber dinner. Don't forget the pasta had been pre-cooked and let to cool once again to create those resistant starches. I was nearing the end of my bike ride and getting tired, so I pulled over for 2 packets of popcorn and finished off a bottle of apple juice, both containing high amounts of fibre. For my tea, I had an omelette, a vegetable stir fry with wholemeal noodles, just right. This Fibre and Flow Day has been a great day. I'm just watching the sun go down whilst eating a bowl of Greek yogurt and chia seeds. Today's daily total in calories has been high, but don't forget I've been out all day on my bike, so you need to get those calories in for some extra energy. I'm feeling full and tired and ready for bed. I'll see thee tomorrow. Good morning, it's day 4, Protein Day. The theory behind protein for fat loss is quite simple. It makes you feel fuller, so you don't eat as much food. For breakfast, I had some Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of whey protein and a handful of almonds. I obviously had a coffee, and now I've got a cup of green tea. I can already feel the power of the protein. I'm going to make my lunch early and I'm going to make some protein pancakes. Let's get cooking.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. real good.
Only wholemeal flour here.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Let's flip this bad boy over. Whoopah! So that's one pancake down. Time to make my second one. There's the second one then. Straight on top. One of the good things about using a flavoured protein powder in a pancake is you don't have to add any syrup or sugar on top of your pancake because you have those artificial sweeteners already in the protein powder. So we're saving some calories in that way. I'm going to pop these in the fridge, let them cool down and have them for lunch. Catch you in a bit. In the afternoon I started to get really hungry, so I had a small omelette and a protein shake. I was still very hungry, so I had my dinner early, which was special protein noodles, veg and some meatballs. Now these protein noodles are high in protein, containing 30 grams of protein alone. These meatballs are also vegetarian meatballs and they're low in fat. Ah. It's now the evening of protein day, and to be honest with you, I'm not feeling great. I get why people who go to the gym and lift weights eat a lot of protein, but if your main goal is improving at cardio, I personally don't think it's a good idea, and I think you should concentrate more on your carbs. I'm off to bed now, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Back in the day, most people thought that if you ate fat, then it made you fat. These days we know that that necessarily isn't the case. Some fats are healthy fats that can boost your metabolism, keep you feeling full, and reduce fat storing hormones like insulin. So today I'm going to concentrate on eating these healthy fats, and I'm going to see what effects it has on my body. This is my second coffee of today. I'm double dropping. After I finished messing around in the greenhouse, I kicked off the morning with mackerel and avocado on seeded toast. Then I did a bit of office work. Hello? No, I've not had an accident in the last 2 years. Just, and leave me alone, you. I told you to. You. Oh, hi, Gran. No, sorry. Yes, I will. Sorry. Bye. For my lunch, I had full-fat Greek yogurt, nuts and seeds. I was still hungry, so I had 4 squares of dark chocolate. Then for my main meal, I had salad, which included avocados and olives, And then I had homemade chips which were made with coconut oil and a piece of grilled salmon. It hit the spot. Day 6 is all about loading up on food. I started off with a coffee, then I had 3 big bowls of bran. Then I had yogurt, grapefruit and almonds. After that, I poured myself a shot of extra virgin olive oil. Can't say I enjoyed this one. Olive oil is a healthy fat source. It keeps you feeling full, it activates fat burning genes, and it supports metabolic health. I've got my shot here. And it's going down the hole. Bottoms up. Not sure I'll be doing that again. Then I had a protein shake. After that, I had mackerel and avocado on toast. This is already a lot more food than I've been eating all week long. I'm not finished yet. I had 2 squares of dark chocolate and a bag of popcorn. Then for my last meal, I had vegetables, potatoes, and a corn fillet. Day 6 was all about seeing through my commitment to the end. I kicked off the day with a slice of watermelon and a cup of green tea. After that, I had a 4-egg omelette. Then I had a grapefruit. Later on that day, I had a bowl of all bran. And after that, I had a shake. For my main meal, I had a chili with wholemeal pasta. Good morning, it's results day. I just weighed in this morning at 70.85 kilos. So that's almost a 1 kilo weight loss or 2 pounds in weight loss, which is, I guess, pretty good. So at the start of the week, I asked the question, is there such a thing as a fat burning food? And my conclusions are, I'm going to sit on the fence and say possibly in certain foods, there could be something in it. I think going forward, I'm definitely going to eat more grapefruits, more chilies, and I'm going to switch out any refined white carbohydrate for a wholemeal carbohydrate. It's something simple and easy to do, and they all could potentially have fat burning properties. At the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, I genuinely do think it comes down to the basic old theory of calories in and calories out. If you eat too many calories, you're going to put on weight. If you reduce your calories, you're going to lose weight. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up.
I'll see you later.